Alright, let's do it. 5th set in the Bigfile MSL Grand Finals. Jaedong versus Flash. Yeah. A lot of high squeaky noises from Ranshin. DA, your commentator. Just call me Ranshin, though. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, this is it. This is the last one. Let's do it. Gotta make sure my sound is actually working properly. Don't want to have this entire thing just whoops away. The colors are too much alike, so please change them. But actually, it's different races, so they won't care. 5 o'clock position, playing as yellow. Turn, gonna be Flash, who lets out a massive breath. Take a gigantic sip of Pocari Sweat, man. You need your oil. You need your motor oil. At the 11 o'clock position, playing as red. They changed the colors on us, thank you. Playing as red, we're gonna have Jaedong. Blood color, yeah. Polaris Rhapsody lost against Flash in the first set on this map, but Flash went for some very funky tinkering, went for very interesting biomech stuff. Don't expect him to do the same, although if he does, he's gonna, I think, actually Jaedong's gonna be a little bit more, wary, like, it might be going for some funky yet again, because last time he really did a beautiful thing of denying the scout. Denied the scout from Jaedong twice in the first and second set, so absolutely beautiful play there by Flash, dominating the first 2 sets. And unfortunately, the Fighting Spirit just got outplayed by Jaedong, and on Triathlon, everything went wrong for everybody. So Flash is just kind of hoping to sit here and just, let go of that, forget about that. But yeah, I read some excerpts from interviews, and both these guys really seem to, respect each other as players. It might just be them, not bad-mouthing each other to the news outlets. They're not Hydra. They don't rage quit. You know what I mean? But yeah, just they seem to say something like that. They bring out the best in each other, and they're really hoping that this third MSL final between, because they are 1-1 in MSL finals. They're kind of hoping to, with this, decide who is the best, because this is very likely. I don't know why I say that, but I find it not at all unlikely this will be the last MSL final for a while that we see these two guys in. I mean, they are dominating everything, and really awesome to see these two guys in the finals. It would be also pretty awesome to see these two guys in the OSL finals, although I'm not even quite sure. I think they actually might meet each other in the OSL before the finals. I'm not too sure. But, we can pray. We can pray. But yeah, the MSL, of course, they are always the top 2 seeds, so they kind of are. It's set up that they automatically meet each other in their finals if the position offered itself. I know some of the people out there, including myself, wouldn't have minded a Fantasy versus Jaedong finals, although still at the same time, come on, it's Flash versus Jaedong. Why would we complain? Why would we complain? I'm not talking about what's happening. What is happening is that Flash went for 14cc, and now he's going to blockade himself in with a barracks and a supply depot, and he's not he's not afraid to do this at all because Jaedong's going for 12 hatch. But now he's putting up his body pool, putting down his extractor. Before that, of course, going to start working on not the gas, not the minerals. Isn't that what the Zerg thing says? You require more minerals in SC2. I think because it's a female now, but in Brood War it was like it was the Overmind. You require more minerals. Awesome. You require more Vespine gas. And kids out in the crowd, yay. Well, very quick layer out there from Jaedong, so he basically got the gas quickly enough. Just as soon as the spawning pool popped up, he would get those. He would get that layer going very quick. eBay before Academy for Flash, so it seems like he's going to want to work on Weapons 1 before anything else, and it seems like at the very least he's going to start with Medic Marines on this map. Not quite sure whether he's going to do a transition into Mech, because I see Zerg Terran players play on this map. They seem to just want to transition. Jaedong going to quickly send out a drone to the upper right-hand position to expand again. He definitely wants to play a macro game here. Definitely wants to out-macro his Terran opponent. So we're going to be seeing whether it seems like he might not actually be able to put up too heavy Mutalisk pressure. And I'm not quite sure whether he's going to be able to do that. The SCV in there spotting everything out, spotting the lair. But I'm wondering whether Jaedong actually going to give him what Flash thinks Jaedong might be going for. Reducing the second barracks up. So he should actually, defense-wise, should be able to get things up quickly enough. Might want to start working on his Academy if he doesn't let up yet. But going for very quick weapons one. Sometimes I really like this strategy. Usually you have stim in time, and your range just almost barely kicks in. Sometimes you're forced to defend with Marines at home that don't have range. But instead you have Weapons 1 that sometimes just kicks in at the right time, and you have more turrets. So you're kind of forced, if your opponent's going to go for Mutalisks, which I expect that being a Spire, but I don't see at the bottom there, because they're showing flashes, first-person view here, adding a third barracks right now, and should have an academy popping in any second. But yeah, going for this, what he goes for now, he's going to have weapons 1 at a better time. He's going to have earlier on, of course, and that's going to allow him to put on pressure much earlier. And he's also going to have those turrets up, and that's basically how he's forced to defend. More barracks, 4 barracks right off the bat, very quick barracks from Flash. Doesn't seem like he's going to be working on factories quite yet. And of course went for 14 CCU, so allows himself that extra mineral stuff. Jaedong has the 12 o'clock position, also putting up the additional base there, so he's also working very heavy on the macro. Like the fact, I think he did this last time Polaris Rhapsody as well. And okay, my video just paused and I got very scared for a second. Oh wow, that was scary. But yeah, those things happen. No source fit is perfect, but let's hope that's the only pause and be done with that. One bunker going to be put here at the front near the supply depot. Seems like Flash not going to want to move out anytime soon. Seems like he's going to play defense for a little while, and Mutilis should be coming up alongside. Not quite sure whether they're actually going to be that many, because Jaedong has done some, been putting up some expansions, been working on that. Flash should have his stim coming in, has his medics in there. Mutilisks are coming out, although, yeah, I don't really see that many. They're kind of spread out. Turrets are on the way as well, so Flash gets those turrets in time. A lot of turrets. His natural expansion is the position I'm worried about. One Zergling managed to get through, and I think he got a nice glimpse at the barracks out there, so Jaedong should have a nice idea to expect, to know what to expect. I'm not really quite sure he's going to be able to put on any of the pressure that he wants to put on. Turrets on both sides of the barracks. I'm liking this. Flash definitely wants to make sure that Jaedong can't put any pressure. Going out with the medic marines. Stim is there. Although I'm not quite sure if it doesn't have range, I think. Shouldn't have range. Weapons 1 still not quite there. When he has range and Weapons 1, there we go. Weapons 1 just hit right now. And there you go. With Weapons 1, he's going to be able to fight against these Mutilis fairly well. We just have to be wary because he won't have range yet. And if Jaedong takes advantage of the fact Flash might be in trouble, Flash seems like he's wanting to slowly move towards that upper right-hand position. And that Tolka position and upper right-hand are going to be significantly vulnerable because now there are 3 locations for Flash to attack. That natural, that 12, and that upper right-hand. No sunkens anywhere yet for Jaedong, so he's kind of hoping to just fight this back au naturel. That is with nothing but Mutilisks and Flash. Meanwhile, just 5 barracks pumping. I'm sorry, those just the floating barracks off. So it's 4 barracks pumping troops like crazy. And he's really hoping just not get them caught out in the open, trying to fight by his Mutilisks. Might want to night fight them when they're flying in, utilizing that nice map position for themselves. You can just kind of fly in to safety. But Jaedong's trying to fight back these Marines because there's a significantly large number of them, and Flash can be able to put on a lot of pressure. Has some Zerglings out there as well. If he's going to want to transition to Lurkers, he's going to want to do that now because Flash already separating his troops